Okay everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kia and I missed you guys. So I've been going for a little minute. I'm trying to catch up today since I have some spare time. I'm in a different state and like it's so beautiful. I'm facing the window. I tried to do it the other way so you guys could see the view, but the lighting was terrible. And as y'all can see, it's much better this way. But anyway, yes, I wanted to do a story time on one of on a worst date that I've been on. It wasn't the worst date, but it was a worst date. And it's funny now because I was just talking about it the other day and it brought this in my head. And I was like, you know what, I could do a story time on that. So anyways, to get things started, we're going to name the guy Billy. Yeah, we're going to name the guy Billy. So I was single. I'm gonna say, so there was a guy named Billy. He was a guy that was like, you know, always in your inbox, always showing love, like, you know, talking to stuff in the inbox like, oh, you need to get with a real man and this and this and that. But me, I've always like been in a relationship. Yeah, I've always been into relationships and things like that. And so like it wasn't anything that I've like normally paid attention to. And so around this time I was single, things like that. Like it's been a little while since I was single. So I was like, okay, well let me scroll through my inbox and see who's been hitting me up. Like most definitely, like let's see who's been trying to get with the kid. Like, okay. But anywho, so a person that stood out to me was Billy. Like he was the most consistent, and for years, you guys, like he was in my inbox for years. So like I was like, okay, why not? Let me give him a chance. Like, why not? So I did that. Like I hit Billy up, I asked him how he was doing, yada yada yada. And I had text Billy and like, you know, he was excited and things like that. Like he was going through the regular spiel on that guys do, you know, oh, I've been wanting to talk to you and this and that. So I like, you know, I told him I'm here now, so what's up? Like, what do you want to do? Would you like what are we gonna do? So, you know, he offered to go on a date or whatever like that. So we set a date on that, and like, yeah, so we went on a date. So if you ever been into the New Orleans area or whatever like that, there's like this popular restaurant. It's called A-Bears, and it's like a seafood restaurant, whatever like that, which is majority of the restaurants out there. But you know, yeah, like it's a restaurant called A-Bears. And so on the day of the date, like we're texting and he's like, oh, well, like, you know, I want to build a future and this and that. I want you to be my girlfriend and this and that. And, like, you know, I was listening and things like that. But ladies, we know how these guys are. They'll tell you anything or whatever like that they think that you will want to hear. Like, you know, and like we know the truth. Like 99% of the time we know the truth. Like we just sticking around to see if you're going to be serious, you're going to stand on your word or anything like that. But anyway, so we went to A-Bears and everything was going fine. Like everything was cool. Like the vibe was a little off because when we got like around each other, like it was cool, but our personalities, in my opinion, our personalities wasn't meshing well at first. And you know, I was thinking maybe it's because it's our first time, but at the same time, like you can meet people and your personalities just sync up. Like, but me and our personalities wasn't really syncing up like that, but I was still being hopeful. Okay, you guys, so we get to the restaurant and everything's going fine. We order us some drinks and we're seated, like everything is going well. And when our food came, like, you know, when our food came, that's when things started getting shifty. Okay, so our food came. Y'all see me scoot up. I had to scoot up for the tea, but anywho, so you know, as a normal girl, I think everybody does this, but when your food comes, like, you know, I got up to go to the bathroom to go wash my hands, straighten up, things like that. So yeah, so I go to the bathroom, but something was telling me, like, cause like the way we were sitting, okay, so it was like a straight shot and then you turn right to go to the bathroom. And so when I came out, like it was like God was talking to me in my ear, you guys. Like he was like, stay right there and peek around the corner. Why God was telling me to peek around the corner, but I'm an obedient child. Yeah, I'm obedient. And so like that's exactly what I did. Like I peeked around the corner and like I see the waitress. Like mind you guys, like we had a waitress and she was young and she was a cute girl and things like that, but she was like very much younger than what me and Billy was. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like I would give her like an 18, 19 like years old, whatever like that. Like I would give her that. And so she was our server. And so while I'm peeking around the corner, like I see her and Billy like, you know, chopping it up, like talking. And at first I didn't think anything of it, but God was like, no, watch. And so I stayed and watched, y'all. So I'm watching and like they pull out each other's phones and they hand each other, y'all, they switched off phones. And like I watched them as they switched off phones, and then they handed them off to each other, and then they like gave each other's phones back anyway. So like as he's handing her phone back, like I step out the corner, like, and like she looked like she was so shook, y'all. Like she jumped back, like she was so shook. Like I guess she didn't feel like, she didn't know what type of energy I was going to be on. She didn't know if me and this man has been together and things like that. But in my head it's like, sir, like why are you being sneaky? Like you saw that he's with someone, and then not even that as a man. Like you low down grimy. Like how are you on a date and proceeding to get someone else's number? Like, and then when I got to the table, like I played it off and I knew that it was real because y'all, there was like this little elder couple that was sitting next to us like the whole time. Like, you know, they got seated before us and then we got seated next to them or whatever like that. So, you know, we were like table neighbors. Like we were table neighbors. So when I walked up like to confirm my suspicions and things like that, like I hear the older couple, like the lady, she was like, oh, I know that's right, there she go. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and so in my head I'm knowing that I seen what I seen, and then this table like just basically confirmed it for me. Like, you get what I'm saying? And so when I get to the table, he's acting so guilty, y'all. Like he's like, oh, what's wrong with you? Mind you, I came to the table so calm. Like I really acted like I didn't see anything. I didn't try, like I tried to remain calm. I tried to act normal. I tried to act like I was not fazed by it because I really wasn't, but I just felt disrespected, like, you know. So I sit at the table and I was like, so the waitress, she immediately ran off. And so he's trying to play it smooth, like he's just Rico Suave or some shit. Like he's trying to play it cool and was like, oh, your food is here and this and this and that. You should try it. It's so delicious. And like I'm sitting down and I'm looking at him and like he's really not saying anything. And so I'm like, okay, so like I see you get her number. Like I was just going to see if you were going to say anything and this and that. And he was like, oh, what are you talking about? I didn't get anybody's number. You're tripping. I just ordered another drink and this and that. Like, and me, like, I'm watching this man lie to my face. And I was like, y'all. But anyways, like, I'm watching this man lie to my face. And so he's like, oh, I just ordered a drink. And so I waited about, you know, 5-10 minutes or whatever like that. No drink came to the table. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm ready to go. Like, I feel disrespected. Like, at the end of the day, like, you can drop me off or you can bring me home and you can come back here and you can eat here and you can flirt with this waitress and you can do whatever you have to do, but like not on my time. Like, you get what I'm saying? We're not together or anything like that. So of course I don't mind, like, if you would have other females, if you're dating like before me, like, you know, because that's what you do in the dating life, you date. But not on my time, not on my watch. You're not going to talk to a female and get her number in front of me and then try to play me like I'm crazy when things happen. Like, And so, like, oh, so we leave the restaurant and he's steady saying like, oh, I think we should go do this and we should go do that. But it's like in my head, like, I feel disrespected. I don't want to do anything. I want you to take me home, this and that. Y'all, this tell me about how I'm better and that this is why I'm single, because I don't give good guys a chance, and I'm letting the oh, he had money and I'm letting him slip through my fingers and things like that. But it's just like, baby, I have my own things. Like, I take care of myself. Like I'm not one of them females who just depend on the guy's money. Like, you know, if I'm dating a guy and he wants to give me gifts and stuff like that, like, that's cool and everything, and I do the same. Like, but as far as just solely depending on the guy to, like, just take care of me, like, like, that's not happening. And, like, I don't really care for your money because I always work and I always have my own. So, yeah, and so it was just like, no. And y'all, after that has scared me from even going into my inbox. And especially now that, but I just personally feel like if I've never met you in person, like, I don't want to meet anyone off the internet. Like, you get what I'm saying? I want to date someone who I meet in person. Like, you know, it's like a mutual thing. Like, we see each other, we lock eyes, like, boom. I don't want to meet someone off of Instagram or like Facebook or anything like that. Like, you know, I've tried that. I've tried the little dating sites and stuff like that, and that's just like, you know, that's not for me. God will send my person. Hopefully maybe I'll bump into him somewhere or some things like that. And who knows, I may have already met my person and could be dating him or, you know, with him now. So who knows? But ladies, don't let these men trick you. And it be the main ones who is in your inbox for years begging are the ones who are clowns. Video to bash men or things like that, because I do know, like I said, on almost any video that I make, I know that there are some good and wonderful and honest and loyal and faithful men out there. But there are also some men who just ain't shit. Like, there's no other way to put it. Like, they just ain't shit. And so, like, yeah, like, us women know that there are good men out there. But there's like 10 women to every one guy. Like, there's more women on this earth than men. So realistically, like, you know, everyone wants to try to settle down and be happy. I know I want to be married someday and things like that. So, you know, who may knows? Don't be fooled, ladies. Don't be fooled. Trust your heart. Go with your gut. And stop giving these no good men multiple chances if they show you that they're not. But yeah, that was my story time. Nothing too crazy happened. I'm gradually, like, I'm doing story times and gradually getting into the deeper and little crazier things or whatever like that. Like, I'm basically just trying to practice and get it out there and, like, you know, keep you guys entertained. Like, so please tell me what you want to hear. If you guys want a makeup look and show you how I do my eyelashes and things like that, because like I said, I just learned how to do these and I love them, let me know in the comments. And thank you guys so far. I also want to say thank you for the people who have been watching my videos and have been like giving suggestions and things like that. I'm listening to you all. I'm applying that to my daily videos. I want y'all to know that I'm here, y'all. I'm reading y'all. I try to respond to everyone, like, because I want us, like, to be open with content that you guys are interested in. And so please, thank you so much for giving me your feedback and things like that. I am applying those, and let me know. So when I do start getting subscribers, because, like, y'all, I'm a giving person and I'm so ready to, like, get my subscribers up, because I just want to do giveaways. Like, I like making people happy. I like making people smile. I like buying gifts for people. So, like, I can't wait till I get to the point to where I can start doing giveaways and stuff like that. Like, y'all help me out. Help me out. Follow me on Instagram at medusa.dog. Yeah, and like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you would like to see anything next. Let me know if you like to see this makeup look. And thank you for watching. I love you.